good, my
So, hey,
God. How
what's
you
up?
feeling today, sir? How
I'm
you
all
feeling
right, man. How
today?
you doing, man?
Man, we doing good. We doing good, man. So listen, let's give
I
it a
did, I
nice.
did, I did, I did not hear, I did not hear the intro. No.
So the information that we're getting over here at us was a bag, a nice healthy bag was put on the table of $1.7 million meals. Am I right? One
That's what
one
they're saying.
$1.7 million was put on the table for your son to fight against Bruce Ennis. And the record of what you guys made the last fight was also displayed. And if it's a number situation, then we win 100% over the cost of what we did last time. So I just want to ask you and let you answer that. This is what we're hearing. It's all allegedly. We just asking you: is this the real
Hey,
stuff? I
you,
don't
you,
know.
you talking to the right one. You know I'm true. I'm real with mine.
Yeah,
I don't give
yeah,
a
100%.
fuck. Now, the
Coach,
numbers are
remember
absolute. Huh?
last time we spoke,
Right.
I told you, that the last minute purse, what your last purse was going to be out.
When I,
So are those numbers
whoa, wait, what you say? What you
that,
say?
that the numbers of your last purse were going to be out? That is public information. Remember?
That's fine. I tell the truth, bro. I don't duck shit. So this is what happened. His last purse was what it was, whatever y'all see it was or whatever. He wasn't a champion. He was being fed to a guy that they thought was gonna be a champion. The last guy purse was higher than his. That he was fault because my son was the B side. He come
190,000
he,
to be exact.
listen. So he conquered that. He's now a champion. Zeb, as you know, I'm not sure how it was back, whatever, but as you know, champions have minimums that they fight for.
Right.
So as of this day, my son is going to make more than what you just said. He's going to make significantly more than what you just said. His next
Right.
fight guaranteed because
Right.
he has fight minimums. So he's going to make more than that his next fight.
But I'm
With
just
what they
saying,
offer,
but hold on. What we're asking is correct information. Is this correct information? What we're saying that $1.7 million was an offer that was sent over to you guys from Eddie Hearns. Is this
I'm,
correct
I'm finna,
information?
I'm finna break. I'm finna get. I got you, bro. Give me 2 seconds. I got you. Just let me. I got you. All right. First of all, Eddie Hearn is a snake. Eddie Hearn twisted his words. 1.7 million was yes, that was the last offer. We told him we told him we needed 2.2, and I'm gonna tell you why we said 2.2. And that's why I said we wasn't far off. All right. So he started with $750,000. It's like absolutely fucking not. That's what he started with, right? They took
Well,
forever. That's when.
he's a businessman. He's a businessman.
So he started with 750 at first. We thought, hell no, absolutely not. All right, cool. Took forever to come back. They came back with 1.5. We did the math on it with the woo, this and that. I'm gonna give y'all a breakdown in a minute. So I was like, when we did well, let me tell y'all the breakdown first so y'all understand and see where we going with this in the first. When you cross the street, you got to pay your promoter. So for us to fight on Eddie Hearn car, he automatically got to pay top rank 20 to 25%. You understand? So that's like $300,000 gone off top. Of course, he got his own expense and everything else. Bottom line, fast forward to all the end of everything. At $1.7 million, after everything is done, I think my son take home $810,000, something like that. It's 800 and some $1,000, right? So I said, that's not that, and not to mention that's before taxes. That's before his taxes. Not to mention, they gonna tax him on the complete amount, which is the 1.7
We
that he got
can't
off top.
we can't get around that. None of us.
So
None of us.
check this out. No, we can't get around that. And guess what? When you can't get around it, you gotta do what makes sense. That don't make sense. So watch this. Check me out. Here's my thought process. I need my son to come on at least. I want him to come on with at least 2 million. I was like, all right, that sounds a little too positive. It's gonna sound like we pricing ourselves out. So I want my son to at least come on with one. And I said with one, I want him to be a millionaire after he spent a couple of dollars. So I want him to come on with 1.2. So that's where the 2.2 came from. And then he got to give $1 million for expenses. He'll go home and he'll still be a million. That's his first million. That's fine. Now, Zab, what you talk about the numbers, we ain't broke. We ain't hurt. My son live by himself. My son doing his thing. He got whatever the fuck he got going on. He ain't itching to buy no shit that costs $500,000. He ain't on that level yet. So anyway, would that be 23-year-old kid? With that being said, with his minimums right now, He can fight 3 times a year and make the same exact thing what they just said and be on comfortable grounds, be on his side of the street, not have to worry about paying 25%, not have to worry about their different tax bracket. It was a whole lot of thought into this.
Right.
So when people see 1.7, they're like, ooh, that's a lot of money. No, the fuck it's not. You got to look at what you're looking at. And them
Right.
folks going to be at your ass for that 1.7. They
Right.
won't tax on the 1.7 when you got to write this out, write that out. You got to go through all of that.
Okay, so
We didn't even.
now, so now let's talk boxing.
Yes,
You know
sir.
what I'm saying? With the skill level that Brian Norman possesses and an opportunity at fighting a fighter like Boots, where Boots lies at right now. Let's just say we take 1.7 and we fight Boots and we beat
And we
Boots. You don't
win
think that then on the rematch
through the
you
roof.
could
Absolutely.
probably get double $4 million
A-
on the rematch? Easy.
Absolutely. But the reason I felt tried and the reason I know for a fact Eddie didn't want to make the fights because we gave him the offer off top. We got word of what he offered the other ones, and it was exactly what we wanted. For one, I think Stayonis wasn't. Stayonis was lower. Barrios, I think, was right there at it with what we wanted or whatever. So that means he was willing to pay that. I think that was Barrios' only offer or whatever, and he was willing to pay that. So if you're willing to pay that for the fight, and we telling you we'll take that, but you won't pay it to us, for why? We're going to get your man another belt. A belt is a belt. A unification bout is a unification bout. You do if he didn't want to fight Karen, if he truly didn't want to fight Karen, like he said, or he could have moved the venue. He could have moved to Vegas. He could have moved to anywhere. So my only thing was it was going to be one or two things. It was either you going to move the fight from behind enemy lines to put less pressure on my son, less things against him. We already fighting for your promotional company. So we're going to have to deal with the judges. We're going to have to deal with all the people you done bought. We got to deal with all the people you done paid off, anything else. We already got to fight there. But now we got to deal with 15,000 booing people on the other side when we just dealt with the same thing in San Diego. Nah, it's not worth it. Again, my son can fight in his home, on his own network, and his own thing 3 times a year, and not have to deal with them kind of taxes, not kind of deal with that different tax bracket, and make the same fucking thing comfortably. So again, it's gonna be one or two things. Either you're gonna move the venue or you're gonna pay us what we want. Simple as that. And I do think my son can be boosting. I'm still standing on everything I said. I mean every word I said. It was principle. It was based on principle. It wasn't
Now,
working.
now, do you guys think from your last purse to this purse? I mean, do you think? I mean, because once you get out in the public and people hear about the offer, they're